us pray. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the offices of leaders and legislative assemblies for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with your abundant favor as your servants, whom you've been pleased to call to the performance of important trusts in this republic. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of Mark Muendo. The third one is Honorable Kisini, and the fourth. Thank you, Honorable Caleb. The next honorable member, Honorable Mark Muendo, or Honorable Minority Leader. I do not see the Honorable Majeva is signed. I also saw the one of Honorable Caleb is also signed. Thank you. Next honorable member, Honorable Kisini, or a member representing him. This must be from the Environment Committee. Honorable Helen Deti.
Honorable Speaker, I wish to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly today, 17th May 2022. The report of the Committee on Environment, Lands, Energy, and Natural Resources on petition by residents of Midhu Village, Kalama Ward on Duni Water Project.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Honorable Betty. The paper is signed. Kindly just sit on the seats which are empty near you, because we'll be calling you soon. I notice you're sitting far away from the table. Next order is by Honorable Winnie, or any member who is standing in for the honorable member. Honorable Alice Nzioka, thank you.
Madam Speaker, I'm Honorable Alice Nzioka. I stand in for Honorable Winnie Fred Mutua, who is the Vice Chair per committee. Honorable Speaker, I wish to lay the following paper on the table of the Assembly today, 17th May 2022. Report of the PAIC Committee on the Auditor General Report on the financial status of the County Executive for the year ended June 2020. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. The paper is signed as well. Mr. Clerk, proceed.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
So, honorable members, under this order we have again 4 businesses, and they are by the same honorable members in the same order. That is Honorable Caleb. I notice the Honorable Minority Leader Kamitu, for Honorable Mark Muendo, Majority Leader, Honorable Helen Matei Deti, for Honorable Kisini, and Honorable Alice Nzioka for Honorable Winifred Mutua. Please proceed.
Motion. Honorable Speaker, aware that Section 12 of the County Governments Act Honorable Speaker, aware that Section 12 of the County Governments Act number 17 of 2012, read together with Section 4, 1, 8, 9, and 46 of County Assembly Services Act 24 of 2017, provides for the establishment of the board consisting of A, the Speaker of the County Assembly as the chairperson, B, 2 members of the County Assembly nominated by political parties represented in the County Assembly according to their proportion of members in the County Assembly. And C, 1 man, 1 woman appointed by the County Assembly amongst persons who are experienced in public affairs but are not members of the County Assembly. Further aware that Section 12(4) of the County Government Act 2012 provides that the Assembly Clerk shall be the Secretary to the Assembly Service Board. Aware that the position of the Clerk of the County Assembly fell vacant on the 8th February 2022 upon the resignation of the then Assembly, Mr. Felix Mbuki, and the board appointed one of the deputy clerks, Mr. Joseph Mutisia, to act as the clerk of the Assembly, pending the appointment of a substantive clerk. Acknowledging that Section 13(2) of the County Government Act 2012 provides the basic requirements for appointment of the position. The board advertised for the vacant position in the Nation newspaper on 31st March 2022, shortlisted and undertook interviews on the 5th March 2022 in accordance to Section 18(1) of the County Assembly Services Act. Aware that Section 18...
Honorable Caleb, you wish to make a correction? Were the interviews done on 5th of March 2022?
The interviews were done in 5th May. Sorry.
All right, May 2022.
May 2022. Aware that Section 18(2) of the County Assembly Services Act 2017 stipulates that the name of the person nominated by the board for appointment of the clerk of the County Assembly shall be submitted to the County Assembly for approval in accordance with the standing order.
Once again, thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I'm Alex Kamitu, a leader of minority and vice chairperson on Committee on Selection. Honorable Speaker, that are aware that Article 124 of the Constitution provides for creations of committees in the National Parliament and whose management should be provided for in the Parliament's standing orders. Article 124 sub 1 of the Constitution provides that each House of Parliament may establish committees and shall make standing orders for the orderly conduct of its proceedings, including the proceedings of its committees. Madam Speaker, aware that Section 14 of the County Government Act provides for procedures and committees of the County Assembly. Section 14(1) provides that a County Assembly, A, may make standing orders consistent with the Constitution and these acts regulating the procedure of the County Assembly, including in particular orders for the proper conduct of proceedings, and B, subject to standing order made under paragraph A, may establish committees in such manner and for such general purposes as it considers fit, and regulate the procedure of any committee so established. Further, Section 14(4) provides that the County Assembly shall, in establishing committees under this section, ensure that each member of the County Assembly is appointed to at least one committee. Noting that the Committee on Selection, as provided in Standing Orders 152(3), nominated members to various committees and consequently compiled a report.
For Honorable Kisini.
Notice of motion by 43, sorry, Subarticle 1, in bracket D, recognizes the rights of citizens to access clean and safe water in quantities. Informed that pursuant to Standing Order 201, Sub-Order 1, the petition on Ndiuni Water Project was committed to the Committee on Environment, Lands, Energy and Natural Resources to investigate and report back to the House. Cognizant that the Committee of Environment, as provided in Standing Order 201, Sub-Order 1, conducted site visits and consequently compiled a report. Honorable Speaker, I wish to give notice of motion that this Honorable House discusses and approves the report of the Committee of Environment, Lands, Energy and Natural Resources on the petition of Ndiuni Water Project.
Thank you, Honorable Matei. Honorable Alice Nzioka, on the last business on behalf of Honorable Winifred Mutua.
I wish to give notice of motion, Honorable Speaker, that aware that Article 229(5) of the Constitution provides that the Auditor General may audit and report on the accounts of any entity that, if funded from public funds, further aware that Article 229(7) of the Constitution that states that audit reports shall be submitted to Parliament or the relevant county assembly. Cognizant that the report of the Auditor General on the financial statement of the County Executive of Machakos for the year ended 30th June 2020 was received in the Assembly pursuant to Article 229(7) of the Constitution. Further aware that the report was committed to the Committee of Public Accounts and Investments pursuant to Standing Order number 185(2) B and C that states that the Public Accounts and Investment Committee shall be responsible for the examination of reports, accounts and workings of the county public investment and whether the affairs of the public investments are being managed in accordance with sound financial or business principles and prudent commercial practices. Aware that the committee, after receipt of the report, conducted several meetings with the accounting officers, together with the officers from the Office of the Auditor General, and consequently complied a report. Honorable Speaker, I wish to give notice of motion.
Honorable.
Sorry.
Consequently compiled a report.
Consequently compiled a report, Honorable Speaker, I wish to give notice of motion that this House discusses and approves report of the Auditor General on the financial statements of the County Executive of Machakos for the year ended 30th June 2020. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Alice. Honorable Mr. Clerk, next order.
Order number 7, statements.
On this order, honorable members, we have one business by Honorable Mark Mwendo. On this order, we have one business by Honorable Mark Mwendo, and Honorable Kamitu will prosecute it.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I'm Alex Kamitu, Leader of Minority in this House. Honorable Speaker, the House Business Committee met on Monday, 16th May 2020 to prioritize business for the House pursuant to the provisions of the Standing Order number 15(5). The committee balloted business as follows. 1. Tuesday morning, 17th May 2022 at 10 a.m. A. Report of the County Assembly Service Board on the appointment of the Clerk of the County Assembly by Honorable Caleb Mule, Mtiso Vice Chairperson, Kasib. B. Report of the Committee on Selection or Nomination of Members to committee, to committees by Honorable Mark Mwendo, Chairperson Committee on Selection. C, motion on the adjournment of the House on 19th May 2022 to allow honorable members attend Afri Cities Summit to be held in Kisumu from 17th to 22nd May by Honorable Mark Mwendo, Majority Leader. 2, Tuesday morning, 24th May 2022 at 10 a.m. A, report of Environment, Lands, Energy and Natural Resources, Committee on Petition by Ndiuni Water Project by Honorable Robert Kisini, Chairperson and Environment, Lands, Energy and Natural Resources Committee. B, report of the PIC Committee on the Auditor General Report on the financial statements of the County Executive for the year ended June 2020 by Honorable Winfred Mutua, Vice Chairperson, PIC Committee. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minority Leader. Mr. Clerk, proceed.
Order number 8, motion, approval of report of the County Assembly Service Board on appointment of the Clerk of the County Assembly.
Honorable members, under this order, we have one business by Honorable Caleb Mule. Honorable Caleb Mule.
Honorable Speaker, aware that Section 12 of County Governments Act number 17 of 2012, read together with Section 4, 1, 8, 9, and 46 of...
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm doing it right away.
Oh.
Thank you.
So what we can do, as you do it, we can proceed to the next order? Okay. Hey, who is saying no so emphatically to the Speaker? Honorable. Oh, actually, I was looking at Honorable Maida. I thought it was him. So it was you, Honorable Ndawa. Right. It won't take long. She's already done it. Thank you. All right, then. So we can proceed. Let's proceed, Honorable Caleb Mule.
Thank you. Honorable Speaker, aware that Section 12 of the County Government Act number 17 of 2012, read together with Section 4, 1, 8, 9, and 46 of County Assembly Services Act number 24 of 2017, provides for establishment of the board, consisting of A, the Speaker of the County Assembly as a chairperson, B, 2 members of County Assembly nominated by political parties, represented in the County Assembly according to their proportion of members in the County Assembly, and C, 1 man, 1 woman appointed by the County Assembly from amongst persons who are experienced in public affairs but are not members of the County Assembly. Further to this provision, Section 12(4) of the County Governments Act 2012 provides that the Assembly Clerk shall be the Secretary to the Assembly Service Board. Aware that the position of the Clerk of the County Assembly fell vacant on the 8th February 2022 upon resignation of the then Clerk of the Assembly, Mr. Felix Buki, and the board appointed one of the deputy clerks, Mr. Joseph Motisia, to act as a clerk of the Assembly pending the appointment of a substantive clerk. Acknowledging that pursuant to Section 13(2) of the County Governments Act 2012 provides the basic requirements for appointment of the position, the board advertised for the vacant position in the Nation newspaper on 31st March. On the 31st March 2022, shortlisted and undertook interviews on the 5th May 2022 in accordance to Section 18 1 of the County Assembly Services Act. Aware that Section 18(2) of the County Assembly Services Act 2017 stipulates that the name of a person nominated by the board for appointment of the clerk of the County Assembly shall be submitted to the County Assembly for approval in accordance with the standing orders of the Assembly. Honorable Speaker, I wish to move the motion that this House discusses and approves the report of the County Assembly Service Board on appointment of the clerk of the County Assembly. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Caleb.
I call upon Honorable Kamitu to second.
Honorable Kamitu, Minority Leader.
Thank you once again, Madam Speaker. I stand here to second the motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Kamitu. Honorable Caleb Mule, can you proceed? And
Point of order, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Masesi, point of order.
Yes, thank you, Madam Speaker. Masesi Matungulu MCA. Madam Speaker, I was requesting if we have a summary of the report because we all know where we are heading. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker.
Masesi,
Yes,
I don't
Madam
know
Speaker.
what's happening on this thing, whether it is a malfunction. I leave it on, then I find it is off. Right? So Honorable Masesi, you are proposing the summary. Yes, it will be given, but the report is also available. And it's not a long report. Most of it has tables. So Honorable Caleb, please proceed. No, we need to capture matters on, members, remember this is a matter that is serious, and we need to capture it on the Hansard. Honorable Caleb, please proceed. Why are you going back?
I thought you were on the chat.
No, you're going to be
Madam
brief.
Speaker.
Members, just be patient. He's going to be very brief, and he knows how to read easily fast. Honorable Caleb,
Yes.
please proceed.
Madam Speaker, establishment of the Assembly Service Board. Honorable Speaker, Article 176(1)
He refers just to the article,
of the article.
the heading, and what is it about?
Yes, Madam Speaker, establishment of the Assembly Service Board. I'll refer the House to Article 176 of the Constitution of Kenya, 2010.
And what is the clause on your report? Clause 1A, 1B, or what?
That is clause, this is clause 1.
Clause 1, thank
Yes.
you. Next one
Clause 1.1,
is about what?
it's about the mandate of the County Assembly Service
Is it
Board.
set out there in
It
detail?
is set out in section 11(1) of County Assembly Services Act 2017.
Okay.
Please, members, you can refer.
Honorable Caleb. Honorable Caleb, remember we sit, no, please don't go back, just stand there. You just refer to the heading and the clause, like clause 1.2 is that. Leave them, the members who read the law.
Okay.
They know how to read very well. So go ahead.
So clause, Honorable Speaker, clause 1.1 is the mandate of the County Assembly Service Board.
Okay, next.
Clause 1.2, it's the current membership of the Assembly Service Board.
Members want to know who they are or they know? All right, they know very well. Proceed to the next clause.
Thank you. Honorable Speaker, clause 2.0, matter under consideration. And the matter under consideration is the recruitment of the clerk.
They know, so proceed.
Clause 2.1.1, background information.
Do they know? Okay, they know that there's no clerk. Let's proceed.
Clause 2.2 is the procedure of appointment.
They know the procedure. Proceed. These are lawmakers.
Clause 2.3, requirements of the appointment.
They know it very well. Okay.
2.4 4, response of the advertised position.
So there was an advertisement.
There was an advertisement and they read.
Honorable members,
2.2.
don't want to know. You can see it on the report. You can see those who responded to the advertisement. I can see you're even showing me you have the report. So proceed, Honorable Caleb. To the next clause, what is it about?
Shortlisting process for interviews.
Do they know the shortlisting? How many members were shortlisted? From how many who had applied? You know very well. Okay, let's proceed. Proceed.
Clause 2.6.
What is it about?
Notice of the interviews on the shortlisted candidates.
So they also know that notices were advertised. And okay, next, Honorable Caleb.
Clause 2.7, the interviews.
You have noted the interviews? Yes. So what do you have from those pages, Honorable Caleb?
The results on page.
The score sheet for each of the candidates?
Yes.
And how each member scored?
Yes.
Did you also note that each member was scoring independently? Yes. Oh, you've noted everything. Let's go on.
Okay, honorable members.
Tables. Can you go now to what? Page 31? Overall results ranking. Can you now read? Members, do you want that read out? Yes. Okay, good. Go ahead and read the overall rankings, the averages.
Overall ranking of the candidates for the results.
By the panels.
By the panels. Honorable Speaker, from the results of the interviews above, the candidates ranked as follows. Number 1, Joseph Laban Mutisia scored 95.8%. Ranked second was Dr. Kasiula Patrick Munyoki, ranked 87.2%. Number 3 was Peter Moema Mbadha, 83.4%. Number 4 was Karimi Ibrahim Mutwiri, 81%. Number 5 was Lucy Nduko Waema, 76.5%. Number 6 was Matthew Mwanga Mongoti, 75.5%. Number 7 was Dennis Musioka Motui, 73.2%. 4.2 observations.
Please read out the observations.
Honorable Speaker, from the above, the board observed the following. All candidates interviewed for the position of the clerk of the county assembly met the criteria advertised for the position as guided by the applicable laws. B, from the oral interviews and the documents availed and the candidates performed as per the ranking above, each out of the possible score of 100%. C, 3 out of 7 candidates interviewed did not meet the pass mark of 80%.
Proceed.
Recommendations. Honorable Speaker, the board recommends Joseph Laban Mutisia for the appointment of the clerk of the County Assembly of Machakos. Acknowledgement. Honorable Speaker, I take this opportunity to thank all the members of the board and the office of the Speaker for their dedication and participation in the report writing process. On behalf of the board, it is my pleasure and duty to present to the House the County Assembly Service Board report on the appointment of the clerk of the County Assembly of Machakos. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Caleb. Honorable members, I now propose the question that this House discusses and approves the report of the County Assembly Service Board on the appointment of the clerk of the County Assembly. Honorable members, I invite you to debate the motion. Honorable Ndawa.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My name is Judas Ndawa, representing the great people of Matu. Madam Speaker, I want to start by congratulating thanking the County Assembly Service Board for coming up with a report which is self-explanatory, and the board has shown that the board is competent enough to handle matters concerning the issues of employment. Madam Speaker, I want to say, since we came to this assembly, this is the 5th year, you have never brought, the service board has never brought a report like this. This is excellent. Excellent report. One of the reasons why I'm saying so, Madam Speaker, the person who has been recommended to take the position has been working in this assembly. And we as members, we know, even without interviewing him, we know that particular person is competent enough to hold that position. Number two, that particular officer worked under Clerk Buki, and I know he has...
Point of order, Honorable Speaker.
Point of order from Honorable Kilu. Honorable Ndawa, resume your seat briefly.
Sorry for interruption, Honorable Speaker. I'm aware that we have answered in this house, and as one of the honorable members forgot to put off his hat as he was entering the assembly. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. He is indecently dressed. Not in this direction, but this direction.
Honorable Mulatia, when I saw you the first time, you were not looking like that. Please remove that cap.
Okay, Madam Speaker, I just forgot, but I feel I'm smart
Remove
because...
the cap, Honorable
Okay.
Mulatia.
Okay.
I didn't even notice you putting a top. Honorable Kilu. Honorable Kilu. Thank you for
Yes,
being
Honorable
the
Speaker.
eye of the House. Let's proceed,
Thank you.
Honorable Ndawa.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I was saying that the officer worked with the former clerk of this assembly, Honorable Buki, and I'm very sure he knows all what is supposed to be done in this county assembly. And I'm very sure from that experience, this is the right person. Again, Madam Speaker, I want to confirm also, the officer fronted here also worked under you as a chair of that county assembly service board. And we know you are also capable. And that is why we are saying, God willingly, come next year, or come after general election, you will be seated somewhere as an officer commanding this county. And we are requesting that once you attain that position, don't forget the members who are seated here today. Again, I want to thank the board. Madam Speaker, the essence of devolution was to take resources to the people of that particular county. And it would be unfair if we give this position to somebody who comes outside the county. It will be unfair. We only import officers when we have shortage. But I want to confirm here today that Machakos County has enough officers who can work for the people of Machakos. So, Madam Speaker, without much ado, I would request, because I can hear the mood of the house, I will just urge you and beseech you and request you to put the question across so that we can clear this this motion in a chap way. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Okay, order members, order. Order members, I am one person who is able to read body language. I am one person who is able to read the minds of the honorable members seated here, having worked with you nearly now for 5 years. And I always know when you mean yes and when you mean no. So I'll proceed to put the question, honorable members. I want to ask the mover of the motion to reply very quickly. Honorable Kati.
Honorable Speaker, I'm happy for this House to have accepted my report for the first time without going back. It is not. It is the first time that the Assembly accepts my report for the first time. I'm happy. Thank you very much, House.
Honorable Caleb, allow me to proceed, honorable members, to put the question that I now put the question, honorable members, that this House discusses and approves the report of the County Assembly Service Board on the appointment of the County Assembly. As many as of the opinion say aye. Aye. Yes. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, honorable members. Allow me to call the clerk to proceed to the next business.
Order number 9. Motion, approval of report of committee on selection on nomination of members to committees.
Honorable members, under this order we have one business listed as to be prosecuted by Honorable Mark Mwendo. I ask Honorable Minority Leader Kamito to proceed and prosecute the business.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Motion approval of the report of Committee on Selection on nomination of members to committees by Honorable Alex Kamito, who is the Vice Chairperson, Committee on Selection. Honorable Speaker, Article 124 of the Constitution provides for the creations of committees in the National Parliament and whose management should be provided for in the Parliament's standing orders. Article 124 sub 1 of the Constitution provides that each House of Parliament may establish committees and shall make standing orders for the orderly conduct of its proceedings, including the proceedings of its committee. Madam Speaker, aware that the Section 14 of the County Government Act provides for procedure and committees of the County Assembly. Section 14 sub 1 provides that a County Assembly A may make standing orders consistent with the Constitution of the County Assembly is appointed to at least one committee, noting that the Committee on Selection, as provided in Standing Order 152 sub 3, nominated members to various committees and consequently compiled a report. Honorable Speaker, I wish to move the motion that this Honorable House discusses and approves the report of the Committee on Selection on nomination of members to committees. And Madam,
We proceed on the report, and I take it that the members also know what the report has. Members,
they know.
you already know.
Yes, Madam
Right.
Speaker. The other one is discharge.
Honorable members, you know that? You have that information? Yes. Honorable members. So we go to committee recommendations. Is that okay? Yes. Page 8, Honorable Minority Leader.
Yeah, Madam Speaker, the committee recommendations, where, as I said, I'm a member. Honorable Speaker, standing orders number 155 sub 3.
Can you just say that there is a table there that refers to the recommendations?
Yeah, there is a table which refers to the recommendations of the committee.
The members,
them-
which committee they are
They are-
recommended for?
Yeah, the members are Honorable Joseph Musau, recommended for Public Accounts and Investment Committee. Number 2 is Honorable Koses Masesi, recommended for Health and Emergency Services. Honorable Cosmas Kieti, Trade, Economic Planning and Industrialization. Number 4 is Honorable Jeno Nyawira, Justice and Legal Affairs, Madam Speaker.
So then,
Uh,
conclusion?
Conclusion, Madam Speaker, is that, Madam Speaker, I urge the House to approve the above nomination of members to committees. It is therefore my privilege on behalf of Committee on Selection to table the report
Let's have silence.
on
because-
on replacement of members to committees in this honorable House for consideration and adoption. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Right, so, honorable members, I now propose the question that this House discusses and approves the report of the Committee on Selection on the nomination of members in committees. Honorable members, I invite you to debate the motion. Honorable Jeremiah.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for the good report that has been brought by our minority leader. It's good that some members have been nominated to various committees. And Madam Speaker, I was very anxious to hear my name also to be read, to be a member of one of the committees, because I am among those who have had very few committees in this House. Also, the concern of Honorable Ngunga, who is also a victim of the same, and also Thomas Mutinda. Madam Speaker, I am concerned whether this report was done in one part of the House. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
So there are those concerns that the report is not inclusive enough. Honorable Mutinda.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My name is Honorable Thomas Mutinda, Member of County Assembly, Wamonyo Ward. I appreciate the efforts by the committee to bring this report to this House. But I'm worried that that was not the purpose of the committee, because ideally we said those who do not have 4 committees should be factored, and those who not have responsibilities should be factored.